What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Drew's Lab. For those of you new here, my name is Drew, and I run a small Etsy shop out of my basement with my few printers that I have. The three printers that I have currently include the Creality Ender 3, the Prusa Mini, and the Bamboo X1 Carbon that I have over here to my left. So today we're going to be talking about a vision board for my business. Now, this isn't going to be some over-the-top, elaborate vision board with, Lamborghinis and yachts on the board. This is going to be a real vision board specific to the business and the goals that I want to achieve this year. And I really want to feel empowered uh, with these goals and want to leverage them to basically help drive the business forward and give me the ability to break down each goal into steps as I can. So the way I look at the goals is they got to be real, attainable, and motivating without me feeling overwhelmed. So I'm actually going to be using an online tool called Canva, and I'm going to be using a free account, and they basically have a bunch of templates on there to help create vision boards. So I'm gonna get my pictures imported and start adding in my different goals. So let's go ahead and get started with talking through my goals, and we can add them to the vision board as we go along. So let's go ahead and just jump right in and talk about my first goal, diversify. So one of the key points with this is I have quite a few items on my Etsy store that are geared towards the holidays, such as my ornaments, and they sell really well during the winter months, but right after Christmas and the New Year, sales pretty much just plummet down to zero. So that's one thing. I need to kind of break into other markets and figure out, what sells. And I'm thinking, birthdays, graduations, and maybe even other holidays. The other point to diversify is really getting help, getting other opinions and ideas. I know my wife has expressed interest in 3D printing and designing lately, so I'm really going to kind of leverage that and kind of mentor her and teach her the ropes and hopefully come up with more ideas and be able to release new products. Okay, so for goal number two is my workshop organization. So currently, I just 3D print down here in my basement and have my printers set up on the countertops. And it's a lot of work because when I have people come over or if I have parties or things like that down here, the setup and tear down is quite a bit. So it'd be nice to dedicate a room to 3D printing and have my own workshop, and the room that I'm thinking of is actually right behind the camera. I call it the furnace room. And I'll put some pictures up of what it looks like currently today. It's quite a mess, but I think with a little bit of organization and moving things around and clearing a bunch of the clutter out, I think that that'll be a perfect workshop. All right, so goal number three is sales. So currently I have about 253 sales on Etsy, and the goal for the end of the year is to really get to about 750. Now, that doesn't necessarily need to be all on Etsy. I do want to expand to other areas and potentially have my own website, but I think 500 sales, considering what I've done in the past, would be a pretty fair goal to have in mind. All right, so the fourth goal is actually to be able to do volunteer projects. So I love volunteering and I actually don't do enough of it. And I think if I could somehow give back to the community through 3D printing, that would really warm my heart and just be an awesome experience. Some things that come to mind would be like, Toys for Tots or uh, St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Would be awesome to be able to kind of collaborate with them and to give them 3D printed creations that people and the children would enjoy. All right, I think this is the fifth goal. So skill development. Really want to hone my skills with marketing. I'm thinking doing like advertisements and social media uh, to basically get out my product and kind of showcase what I do. As far as like the advertisements, I think being able to do maybe YouTube Shorts or something like TikTok would be really fun and also entertaining. So that's kind of where I'm going with that idea. Also, just getting better at editing. So I really need to learn how to edit my videos, thumbnails, and pictures for not only YouTube, but for my Etsy store and other online platforms. And then also expanding the business. So I'm thinking maybe about getting into Shopify and also being able to build my brand on other online platforms. I think I mentioned earlier having my own website would be really awesome and would probably not be so bad to create now with all the online tools. All right, and then the last goal includes collaborations and partnerships. So I think it would be really awesome to collaborate with other small business owners and other small YouTubers to basically come up with ideas and brainstorm and learn how to help each other, being able to build each other up and offer different skill sets for the task at hand. So before I wrap things up, I do want to mention that I'm going to make another video that really breaks down these goals into smaller pieces, basically build a timeline that kind of you can follow along and showcases the steps that I take throughout the process and also be able to share it with each of you. So that's really all I had for you today. Just remember that progress builds confidence, confidence builds momentum, and momentum can change your life over the long term. So thanks all for watching. If you like what you saw, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.